Hello, there we are again. Welcome. Today I am going to continue with grinding, as I really want the stores to be filled. I have been grinding in the past week off screen. Already collected a lot of resources, but I just want to fill the lot so that once I get to building, the chances are lower that I need to have a big grind in between. So join with me as I am going to gather more resources, and I hope you enjoy. Something is off with my camera. You just have a second. I can fix this. See, is better. I don't know what's happening. Need to do this on screen for a second to really see. Sorry for this. It's strange. Sure why this is this way, but okay. Trying to fix it. See. I see what is wrong. Just a second. Okay. Going on. Okay. Need to remove this one. Sorry for the mess up. So if I'm correct, this should be okay now. So let's start. So let me show you what I've done in the meantime. This will be a short stream, by the way. It's a work week, so I can't make it too late. So this is the storage at this moment. This one is mostly filled. I see I can make it even better by really make the efficient use of the storage. See if I can fit this in here as well. No, okay, so it was only the stone. Also here still some resources, and well, obviously here is some snow and ice, skimmer shells. Here I've put some bricks that I made. Let's see, here's the noble glass. Here are some random items. The wood, as you can see, I've gathered a lot of wood in the past days. Leaves. Let's see. And here are several items as well, a lot of orium. And at this side, I've put charcoal, campfire, ember fire, a canister as well, to gather water and some food sources. So yeah. So yeah, let's continue. What do I want to do first? The thing is, when you make a brick like this, if you want to do that, you need a lot of resource, because I believe it takes 2 of those stones to create a brick. Yeah, as you can see, 2 stones. So if you have 200 stones, so 1 stack, you only get 100 bricks. So that's a bit of a shame that it takes so much resource to create a brick. Seems like a lot of waste, but okay, it is what it is. So yeah, this is what I'm doing at this moment. So stone, I definitely need much more, because if I really want to do a big build, I will need much more, and same goes actually for the wood. Though with the wood, if I don't use the wood itself but bring it to timber, each wood results in 4 timbers, so that actually increases in resources. So yeah, let's first focus on the stones then. I have some food with me, and well, let's go to the grind area where I've been grinding for stone. So here we are. I did this a little bit out of sight, so it won't harm the view, if you will, from side where I'm going to build. And here I dug a little bit too deep, and the water came in. It doesn't matter. So, as you can see, this is what I've dug out up till now. So, I can actually easily continue that, I think. So let's do that. Well, let's open this up a little bit as well, because else I'm building and I don't have any light. Oh, pay attention. Get this. Grinding is a very tedious part of the game, but especially in survival, it is necessary. You want to really big builds. And I'm glad we now have storage where we can put those, because in my first effort to build a very big tower, it actually cost me a lot of grind sessions in between the building, and I was complaining a lot about the fact that we didn't have storage. Now we do have storage. I don't necessarily like what it looks like at the moment, and I also would like to have some signage so you can indicate what's in your storage to make it more manageable. But at least we now have storage, so that's a very big improvement. What do you think about the looks of the storage at this moment? Do you agree it can be better? Or do you like the current look and feel of the storage crates? Getting a bit dark in here. Obviously I want the iron as well. What you're seeing at the ground there is iron, and now here in the wall as well, and the orium. The orium is actually one of my favorite blocks in terms of design. Although I think that ever since the lighting has been updated, they give off less light. And I actually did like the light aspect of it, but yeah. Okay. So as you can see with the row miner and the column miner, you actually get a quite decent pace in mining the elements. It's just that you need so much of it. That's the main issue. I hope I will find much more iron. As you need the iron as well for creating those storage crates. So I'm broadcasting on YouTube as well as Twitch. Look at that. Okay. So there has been a hotfix in between, which fixes several things. On the Discord, the banner temporarily went to a snowy banner, and up to now they always use that to announce something big. So on the Discord community, we were all very much excited. We were anticipating the next title update, but in the end it was just a hotfix. And of course it's not just a hotfix. Every fix, improvement of the game is important, certainly at this stage. But you can sense that community is eager to see more and to see the game ramp up. Maybe it's also because of Hytale, which is obviously doing a good job, and the Reforj community might not want to stay behind. I wish there was a way to speed this up. Although it is necessary, it's one of the least fun things to do. So I'm glad you are with me, so that I don't feel so alone. One thing I also noticed is that the music, the background music of the game has become much more tranquil. So it's constantly laid back at a very slow pace. And though it's nice, especially given the fact that it seems also to tie in a little bit with the environment where you're at. But at the same time, I sometimes miss an upbeat element, a bit more energy, which was in the previous playlist, the one that was there when the first pioneers entered the game, myself included. A lot of iron. Okay, let's grind some more. Yeah. This is slightly better. Oof. Little bit. Now it's maybe a little bit too high. Okay. Hey, Z4. How are you? Let's continue. still a lot of grinding to do. What have you been up to, Zafor? We're stacking up quite nicely, but as I mentioned before, 2 stones are needed to create a brick. So whatever I have now, I have half as much in reality. It would be so nice if we would be able to create a farm which regenerates stone, so we can mine it more easily to automate the mining process, or partially automate it. Whoa! That was a large fall. Okay. So yeah. Now I need to go up again. Oh, wait a minute. I do see iron. Let's take that. Ooh. Never know what that organ will be good for. Is that gold that I see? I need to watch out that I don't venture too far, as I probably would not find my way back. There's a stalak over there. So let's head back. Ooh. Yeah, I should head back upwards. I might get lost. Boom. Oh. Okay. And that's why you need to properly light the environment that you're at. Else you might fall in. Oh, let's also not forget to increase my health. The bread does heal, but not as much as I would like. But hey, I'm a critic. There's so much I would like to see different. Some of those things might make the game too easy in the long run. So if you're watching and you didn't take a look at the challenge videos yet, you should. In August, I recorded a four-way challenge between myself, K-Forge, Reforj, and Tunray. And we made a challenge to build an alien environment in 48 hours. A real weekend build challenge. It was very fun to do. Took a lot of time to record, but the videos are finally out. So there are 4 videos. One made from each of our perspectives. So if you haven't taken a look, make sure to watch it. There are some surprises there. I really need to be careful because I might open up another gap. So let me put down a light here so I can see a gap when it occurs, because I don't want to fall down again. See? So it's night again. You can hear from the sounds outside. You know what would also be fun? There was someone on the Discord who said there should be some kind of device where you can store your your findings of your scan. K-Forge also made a short video about that, and I was thinking it would also be nice if that same device also holds the stats for your world in terms of how many blocks you've broken or placed or sculpted. Because we also had that in the Discord for a while, where where 4J showed the statistics over time for who did the most blocks breaking, or most blocks placed, or most deaths by mushrooms, etc. All kinds of stuff like that. That would be nice as well, because you can also build a challenge surrounding that. And make nice contests with that, sorry. So it would be nice if we would have such an encyclopedia where you can store everything you have found, but also to see your stats within the game. Would you like that as well? Or do you have other ideas? So I am a bit out of torches, so let's return for a second to the what do you call it, the base. We have to watch out because it is night, so we have to watch out for the night blooms. And yeah, so there was one, and obviously also the tunneler scouts. It's so dark in here. I cannot really see where I'm going. Place a torch here. Should have done that sooner, actually, to make it easier for me to find my way in the dark and find my way back to home. Oh, this part is always a little bit tricky. So here we are again. Let's see, can I put stuff in here? No. Yep. Okay. So let's put in the iron. And I also mentioned that I needed to have some torches. So here's the wood. How much wood do I get from timber? So that's only 5. Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Apparently I get 2 sticks from each timber. Let's get some aura as well. Let's get it here. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Why does it drop entirely over there? Why doesn't it first add to this stack and then put it over here? That's something I should put in the Discord. Just a second. Find my Discord window. Be back. Okay. Gameplay. User interface. Tags, yeah. See. When? First fill. Oh. New post. First fill existing stack. So let's say this is gameplay. User interface. When you have an item in your inventory and you add a few items of the same type from your hotbar. Sorry, it's in the storage crate. Your storage crate. And you add a few items at the same time from your hotbar to that storage crate. It places all items in a new slot. I think it should first fill up the existing slot and then put the remaining items in a free slot. I've done that. Okay. In the meantime, iron, for the most part, has melted, forged into ingots. You know what? I was just now complaining about the stones. So if I have a stack of 200 stones and I wish to convert that into what you call it, if I want to convert that into bricks, I actually need 2 stones on the crafting table to turn it into bricks. But maybe that's also nice in terms of progression loop, because what if, similar to other games, you need another station to efficiently process stones? So a specialist workstation for creating bricks, similar to Minecraft, for instance. Minecraft has a station for creating stairs or slabs in a more efficient manner. Obviously, here we have the sculpting, so that doesn't make really much sense. But what if you would have a specialist station which could create bricks more efficiently, so you need less resources to do that. And in order to achieve that, you would have to be further in the game, have found certain resources, and created a workbench which can handle that. So let me put that in the Discord as well. New feature gameplay. Specialist workstation to process stones more efficiently. Currently you need 2 stone bricks, for instance, 2 stone elements, to create 1 brick, which is a huge resource issue. Well, no. 1 brick. With the specialist workstation, you could create bricks with only 1 stone. Okay. Okay, let's get this. So now I have more iron. So let's reserve this specifically for iron. Let's take this out. Well, let's do iron and gold for this one. And let's also create a separate basket for the Orium. Because, you see, again, why not first doing this, and then that? Much more efficient. So maybe also prepare a few more charcoal. Let's see. Here as well, you see. Yep. And I wonder, can I make charcoal from sticks as well? No. Not from sticks. Okay. It doesn't matter. So I almost need to end my stream, as tomorrow is a working day. And I also need to get some sleep. But at least we got some additional progress, because now this one is filled. And again, see that? Not entirely. And I cannot actively put it in there. Oh, that's a shame. Let's see. Let's get this one out. Want all the stones over there. You see? I have to manually add this to those. It does not do that automatically. So I definitely think that should be improved upon. That should be done without thinking. Don't you agree? Let's take this out for a second. And let's see. Oh, it's not the same. Good, yeah. Yeah. Let's put this over. Put these over here. So 1, 2. This is 18 stacks. So at the moment I have 1800 bricks, you could say. And here some as well. Yeah. I would like this. My little shrine. Oh. And here it does work. So that's strange. Why does it work with gold? And why doesn't it work with stone? Okay. Weird. That puts it and this over here. Some or this happened. Okay. There. So I also want to see this one. So let's take yeah, like that. And I should be able to create that. There we are. Yeah. And now it works. So why doesn't it work with stone? But doesn't it work with... And it does work with the bricks. Because if I do this, that works. But if I do... Huh? So... Oh! I now understand what is happening. Okay, I can elaborate in my post. So, if the new... if the stack to be filled would exceed the maximum stack, by dropping the items on the existing stack, it just places all in a separate slot. So that's why I saw different behaviors previously, but it should top off the existing slots first and then fill a free slot. So Now I understand what was going on. Because if I would have this, now it would fill. If I would have this, it will fill. If I would do this one, it sets it in a separate slot. You see, exactly as I said. And I need to really actively push it towards the slot that I want to actually fill it. So yeah, I think this should be it for tonight. I can safely walk as I don't have any aura at this moment. I have to watch out for the night bloom, but other than that, I'm quite safe. So yeah, thank you so much for joining today. And well, this was actually an unscheduled stream, so an additional stream. I expect to be back at Saturday or Sunday, so keep watching the socials and the Discord server. And if you haven't, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I'm online or when I've posted a new video. So yeah, this was another grind session, and there will be more as I want to create a base over here in between these two areas. I want to keep the overall feel of the area as it is. I want to embed it in this setting, and I actually will probably dig down more to create rooms below and to have a big tower that way. So I might use one additional grind session, but we will see. Thank you for joining, and see you in the next time.